Hi, I'm James Shillinglaw for Insider Travel Report, and we're here at the Plaza Athenee in Paris with Francois Delahaye, who is the general manager of this property, but also chief operating officer for Dorchester Collection. And we're going to talk a little bit about this hotel and Paris in general. Now, Francois, first of all, this is a gorgeous property. I've been lucky enough to be with you here before, a couple of years ago. And let's talk first about what's new here at the Plaza Athenee now.
Well, what's new, it's the restaurant Alain Ducasse under a new organization which is called Naturalité. Alain Ducasse, when we closed the hotel for a full renovation with a 200 million euro of reorganization and readaptation of all the free building, liaised with the historical building, wanted to create a new trend on food. And he created the Naturalité, which is based on fish, vegetables and cereal, which is much better for your body. And I have to say that after 2 years of operation, this is a great success.
Yeah, well, we should tell him because he's actually having lunch right over there.
Yes,
but that's
right
over there. We just saw him. It sounds great, and we've had a little bit of his food earlier today. That was amazing. It's fantastic. What about the accommodations? What if I know I'm staying in the Eiffel Tower suite or there
Yes,
that is
absolutely.
amazing, and I've stayed in another suite before, but those rooms are absolutely amazing. What is going on in terms of your accommodations today?
Well, we did a full renovation 2 years ago, and we closed the building for 1 year, and we did a full renovation. But even though we carry on every year to floor by floor, do some change of carpet, change of fabrics, floor by floor, even though we had a full renovation 2 years ago. So it's a constant renovation, and the first floor was closed and reopened a couple of weeks ago.
No, and constant. Anything else new in the hotel that you?
Well, we have a new restaurant outside on the terrace, which has been now for 2 years after the reopening, which is also a way for people to see and to be seen, which is important. On the Avenue Montaigne, the Avenue Montaigne is the avenue of fashion, and it's important to be seen and to look at who's dressed.
And then you can see the Eiffel Tower right in front of it. It's
Absolutely.
fantastic. Now, how is business been, especially from the U.S. to Paris? I know, when we last talked, when I've talked to you before over the last 2 years, but right after I left here, there was unfortunately some of the terrorist attacks. And have you recovered from the U.S. market, or are you still working on that?
We're still working on it. We didn't recover yet. This year, 2017, is better than 2016 because 15 and 16 saw a drop of roughly 25% of our business. So we are recovering slowly, but only of 10%, which is quite far off of where we were even in 2013, 12.
Yeah, it's still a ways to go, but hopefully you'll get back there, although unfortunately we've had other attacks in Europe, but hopefully some Americans are going to realize that they can't wait forever to come back to Paris.
Absolutely, and I think Paris is having a lot to offer. Of course, we are in the hospitality business, so we offer the best chef, we offer the best accommodation, but also nowadays our concierge are offering some new little experience.
Well, that was what I was going to ask you. What are the experiences and activities that you now recommend in Paris today?
So there is so many things, and really, first of all, needs to know our guest more. And when you know your guest, you know how to offer a visit of a big fashion brand, which you will visit the back of the house. And when you know your guest, then you can be able, our concierge, to offer all those kind of experience, like riding a boat on the River Seine, going to do some balloon outside of Paris, go to the Reims. Paris is such one of the best destinations of the world, so you can have so much to offer.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And every time I come back, there's something new to do and something to rediscover, actually, because I've done a lot of these things more than once because they're so enjoyable. Now, from your perspective, what's the secret to this hotel? What's the secret of getting the best experience during your stay?
Well, first of all, the best of all of that hotel is the location. Location is ideally on the middle of the Avenue Montaigne, which is the avenue of shopping. It's like to be in a big mall. All those brands are already out of the outdoor, so you don't have to take a cab. You just walk and you are right there in the middle of the best brand in the world. Then you have the reputation of all the famous people who stay there, which are still there, and you can see famous people there, head of state, famous people from Hollywood staying with us. And of course, a speciality of the Plaza Athenee, it's the skill of the employee. We have employees which are so skilled, they know exactly what they're doing, they know exactly how to please the guest, and I think that's, to me, the best asset we have.
Well, I've always been impressed with your staff, and just now we had a wonderful lunch here. They're incredibly well-trained and incredibly service-oriented, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the stay here. I'm sure it's going to be fantastic. And once again, it's great to see you here in Paris as opposed to Las Vegas sometimes, where we end up like this. But it's once again great to be back at the Plaza Athenee. Thanks very much for taking the time to interview me.
Thank you very much, James.
I'm James Shillinglaw for Insider Travel Report.